against the Heat.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy for him. You know, it's nice to get a win and not have to work too hard for it.
To the left side wing. Here's Porter. Offensive rebound. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates. Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media. Anderson, he's checked in for Henry Sims. Nene comes in for Hudson. And Porter subbed in for Gary Neal. Then for the Cavaliers, James checked in for Verejao. Henderson comes in for Smith. And Irving subbed in for Mo Williams. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Thompson are up front. Irving is out there with Irving, and it's Henderson in at the small forward. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He had 49 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And it's sent back by Irving. Fires the three. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Beal dishes to Anderson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Nene. He's right around 9 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go. I like what I'm seeing right now.
Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Nene. Cleveland also making some changes. Love comes in for Gerald Henderson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Irving attacking. That one goes. Count. Irving's got 19 points.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Left side, Wall. And James with a clear path to the hoop. And the slam dunk by Irving.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Wizards trail by 3. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Outside Irving. Fires the 3. The shot is off. Now Washington takes it the other way. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Anderson passes to Wall. High post try. Wall with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And here's Irving. Kicks it to Thompson. With 2 seconds left. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got his first points of the night. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 1.
Gentlemen, I'm over here.
All right, fellas, still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half. Our shot selection couldn't have been better. That's the first thing I'll say. I want to see the same patience and decision-making in the second half. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good side.
Get ready to go, Wizard Girls!
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us.
Been a big game for Irving. He's got 21 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Otto Porter and Nene at the forwards. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And that one's good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. There's the dish to Beal. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Irving. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Beal up top. He's covered by Irving. Beal can't get that one to fall.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
Yeah, and he was on his way to sending that one down, so the play is definitely to foul right there, which he did.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. And Wall kicks to Neal. Nene dishes to Neal. Lays it up and banks it in. Neal's got 5.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. First in three-point field goal percentage per game. And they're number 2 in slowing down opposing teams' offense.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Irving, good.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball, resulting in high-quality shots.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal.
Let's take this chance to showcase the top setup man at the small forward position in the NBA. LeBron James III.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James a screen on Porter. Irving passes to Thompson. Takes the three. Rebounded by Anderson. Wizards trail by 19. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Anderson, a screen on LeBron. From deep, Neal. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
What a three at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't agree more. That'll give them a nice little lift, I think, going into the next quarter.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Cavaliers leading by 16 on the court for Cleveland. The forwards are LeBron and Thompson. Irving is out there with Irving, and it's Verajao in at center.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Neal. They double him with Irving. And Wall kicks to Nene. Back to Wall. 5 to shoot. Nene, the screen. Neal. Not enough on that one as it misses. Cleveland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Outside, Wall. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Shot's good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Irving dishes to Irving. Three-pointer. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Thompson against Nene. Outside, Wall. And he gets it to go. Wall's got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. Wall with the steal. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Here's Irving, and he makes good on the layup. Irving's got 16 here in the second half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
He told me that it doesn't look too serious.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
Beal can't get that one to fall.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
That's tipped. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Irving can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And guys, got careless